Denzel Washington just turned 70. But here's the weird part. He still walks like he's 40, still commands the screen like he's 35, still trains and speaks with the clarity, intensity, and presence of a man in his prime. And no, he's not using anti-aging injections, exotic supplements, or spending 5 hours a day at a Beverly Hills wellness spa. He's doing the opposite of what most celebrities do. In fact, Denzel actively avoids 5 specific foods that most doctors and nutritionists actually tell people are healthy: fruit juices, granola bars, low-fat dairy, processed lean meats, and even fat-free dressings. Foods we've been brainwashed to believe are good for us. So why does Denzel avoid them? You're about to find out. And stay with us till the end, because there's one nighttime habit Denzel does every evening. A simple ritual that most people would never guess. That may be one of the biggest reasons why he looks and feels 20 years younger. The wake-up call. In his mid-50s, Denzel hit a wall. He was working non-stop, promoting films, staying on set for 15-hour days, juggling fatherhood, and constantly under the pressure of public life. His energy wasn't the same. His mind wasn't as sharp. And most importantly, he felt older than he was. That's when he started questioning everything, including his food. He didn't have a heart scare. He wasn't diagnosed with anything, but he knew something wasn't right. So he did something most people never do. He stripped everything away. No more packaged health snacks. No more low-fat this, high-protein that. No more shortcuts. He said, "I wanted to be clear in my thoughts, clear in my body. I didn't want food to fog me up." That one decision led to a complete transformation. Food number 1, granola bars and cereal snack. Let's start with the so-called healthy snacks that pack supermarket aisles. Granola bars, trail mixes, and breakfast cereal. They sound good. Oats, honey, nuts, dried fruit. But most are loaded with added sugar, corn syrup, vegetable oils, and chemical preservatives. Some even have as much sugar as a candy bar. Denzel used to keep them on hand while traveling and working long hours, but he realized they were wrecking his energy. One minute he was fired up, the next he was crashing. So he stopped cold turkey. Instead, he eats real food between meals: boiled eggs, a handful of raw almonds, or apple slices with almond butter. It's not about snack attacks, it's about fueling with intention. 2. Fruit juices. Here's another myth. Fruit juice is healthy. Denzel grew up, like many of us, with a glass of orange juice in the morning. But as he got older, he noticed something strange. It made him tired. Turns out, most fruit juices are stripped of fiber and loaded with natural sugar that hits your bloodstream like a freight train, even the cold-pressed or organic ones. That sugar spike, it leads to crashes, mood swings, and even accelerates aging by fueling inflammation. Denzel's solution: fresh water with lemon first thing in the morning, followed by herbal tea or vegetable-based smoothies with spinach, cucumber, and ginger. Clean, energizing, no sugar crash. 3. Processed lean meats. This one shocked people. Lean meats like turkey breast, deli chicken, or even low-fat beef are often promoted as heart-healthy. But Denzel found out they're hiding a dirty secret. Most are pumped with sodium, nitrates, stabilizers, and preservatives that have been linked to inflammation, gut disruption, and even cancer. He stopped eating deli meats altogether. Instead, he cooks his proteins fresh: grilled salmon, roasted chicken thighs, or lentil stews with spices. Clean animal protein or plant-based options with zero processing. If he can't recognize the ingredients on the label, he won't eat it. Period. Low-fat dairy. In the 90s, fat was the enemy. Remember that? Low-fat yogurt, skim milk, fat-free cheese. We were told these were the keys to staying lean and healthy. Denzel followed that advice for years, until he realized how wrong it was. Low-fat dairy often replaces natural fat with sugar, gums, and artificial flavors to make it palatable. That fake balance messes with your gut bacteria, causes bloat, and can disrupt hormones. So what does Denzel do now? He doesn't avoid dairy, but he eats the full-fat kind in moderation. Plain Greek yogurt, sharp cheese, or even coconut-based alternatives. Nothing reduced, nothing diet. His rule: if you're going to eat it, eat the real thing. Food number 5, fat-free dressings. This is the biggest trap for health-conscious people. You make a beautiful salad: greens, avocado, tomatoes, maybe even grilled chicken. Then you drown it in store-bought fat-free dressing. Denzel used to do this too, until he read the labels. Sugar, canola oil, MSG, artificial thickeners, all in a bottle marketed as healthy. He ditched them completely. Now he makes his own dressings: extra virgin olive oil, balsamic vinegar, lemon juice, and herbs. Takes 60 seconds. Tastes better, feeds your brain instead of draining it. And more importantly, it keeps inflammation low, something critical for men after 50. Now you might be wondering, Is cutting out just these 5 foods really that powerful? Here's what Denzel said in a recent interview. It's not the big decisions that change your life. It's the small ones you make every day. Cutting out these healthy traps didn't just help him physically, it helped him mentally. He says his thoughts are clearer, his focus is better, he memorizes scripts faster, he has more energy to train, to work, and most importantly, to live with presence. This isn't about a diet, it's about discipline. Denzel's eating routine. So what does Denzel actually eat in a day? While many celebrities follow extreme diets or jump on the latest nutrition trends, Denzel sticks to what's timeless, real, whole foods that nourish both the body and the mind. He starts his day before sunrise. No heavy breakfast, no sugar rush, just a glass of warm lemon water to gently wake up his digestive system and hydrate his body after a full night's sleep. From there, he blends a green smoothie with spinach, ginger, cucumber, and a splash of coconut water, rich in nutrients and anti-inflammatory compounds, but light enough to keep him energized. Then comes a slow-burning, balanced breakfast. Steel-cut oats, sprinkled with cinnamon and blueberries. The oats give him sustained energy, the blueberries add antioxidants, and the cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar. No artificial sweeteners, no flavored packets, just whole ingredients. Lunch. Midday, Denzel goes for protein and fiber-rich carbs. A typical plate, grilled salmon or chicken breast, paired with brown rice or a baked sweet potato, and a generous serving of steamed veggies like broccoli or asparagus. When he's in the mood for something lighter, he'll opt for a large salad dressed simply with extra virgin olive oil, lemon, and herbs. No bottled dressings, no croutons, clean fuel. Dinner. Dinner is even simpler and lighter. Usually a bowl of lentil soup, stir-fried vegetables, or some quinoa with sautéed kale. Occasionally, he'll include a small portion of lean meat, like roasted turkey or fish, depending on how heavy lunch was. He always finishes with herbal tea, chamomile, ginger, or peppermint, to wind down and support digestion. Snacks? He keeps them minimal and nutrient-dense. Boiled eggs, a handful of raw nuts, 90% dark chocolate, or a piece of fresh fruit. Never dried, never processed. It's clean, it's simple, and it's deeply nourishing, just like his philosophy on life. No apps, no trends, just what's tried, tested, and truly works. The nighttime habit that keeps him young. And now, the secret we promised. What does Denzel do every night that most people overlook? He takes a walk, alone in silence. 20 to 30 minutes. No phone, no podcasts, no distractions. Just breathing, moving, and letting go of the day. He says it's not for exercise, it's for his mind. A way to reset. A way to reconnect with his values. A way to practice gratitude before sleep. This habit, according to him, helps him sleep deeply, stay calm under pressure, and wake up focused. No supplement can do that, no pill, no trend. Just presence. What you can learn from this. Denzel Washington is not chasing youth. He's not trying to look 30. He's chasing excellence. And to him, that starts with how you fuel your body. He's not against food. He loves it, but he respects it because he knows every bite is either building him up or slowing him down. At 70, he's still filming, still moving, still growing, still learning, and still doing things many men in their 40s struggle to do. And it's not because he's lucky, it's because he's intentional. That's the real takeaway. So now you know the 5 healthy foods that Denzel Washington avoids and the why behind it. But the real story isn't about the food, it's about awareness, ownership, and the little decisions you make every single day. What if just removing these 5 foods could give you more energy, more clarity, and a sharper mind, no matter your age? Try it for 7 days, just 7 days, then come back and tell us how you feel. And if you want to see what Arnold Schwarzenegger avoids to stay strong at 77, we've got that video ready for you next. Make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and tell us in the comments, what's one healthy food you're cutting starting today? Because youth isn't a number, it's a choice. And your plate is where it starts.